Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Industrial Faith. Welcome to Factorio 4X, your 15-minute Factorio fix. This is Season 2, Episode 21. So, what dealio is going on? Well, we have everything running and building parts for the rocket, and we are looking at, let's see, I need more laser cannons, turrets, things. So I'll end up going out and I'm going to go kill some aliens today, do a little base busting. Making some speed modules for the, oh, I don't know why. There we go. More fuel. Somehow, these things got messed up. I don't know. I don't recall doing it. I should probably go back in the past videos and look. But we've got a biter base out there, so we're going to go take care of them. There's a tree in the way. So, and again, I don't need to be doing research at this point. I mean, the final... Ooh, look at that big crowd to the south. Where did they go? How weird. It vanished. Did I kill them and I didn't notice? Whatever. So, again, base busting. Fun, enjoyable. And the problem with doing the research now is it's probably eating up resources that I need for science, and not for science, for building the rocket. All the iron that goes through for the red circuits and green circuits. Yeah, where did that big crowd go? I don't know. So the pollution is up north, so those are the bases I should be having issues with. So what am I doing here? Science looks pretty good. Look at that, though. Iron and copper and everything else is just stonking great. Again, we're looking at slow ultralight materials. So I'm putting speed modules in these guys because I want them to be faster. And eventually I'm going to upgrade them to the next level of assembly machines, and that makes them a ton faster. But the other assemblers, the tan assemblers, actually take a lot of resources to build. But luckily, they only need speed module 1 to build. It takes 2 blue assemblers, and is it 4 or 2? I believe it's either 4 or 2 blue speed modules of level 1 to build the yellow assemblers. So lots of fuel, lots of rocket fuel. And I'm just counting percentage-wise. And so the next factory that I've talked about that I'm going to do, I want to support 20 science labs. And that means I'm going to really have to crank out the copper production, because because the green circuits and red circuits require a lot of copper. Specifically, well, you know, now that I think about it, yeah, they do. Because the red circuits require red circuits or green circuits and copper, so but I still think it's not as, it's almost equally intensive, copper and iron, really. Well, let me retract that statement. It's more intensive for copper, but not really. So I'm upgrading the steel production to steel furnaces because finally the steel is just, as usual, threadbare. Gun turret? No. Why am I doing that? I think I'm just looking for something to research here for some reason. And there I was looking at the research, the discharge defense. I'm like, wow, that's neat. But apparently requires some sort of relay. So I don't know if it needs a I don't know what the relay does. I don't know if there's a laser line or something that works. I have no idea how that works. Someday I'll have to monkey with it. Looks pretty neat, actually. It seems to do a lot of damage, but I think it'd be something that you would pair. It's a ground defense that you would sort of pair with a... You'd have to pair with laser turrets because it would be pretty pointless for spitters, because spitters could stay outside its range and destroy it. So you'd need laser turrets to come in to take care of the spitters. But at the same time, it feels and looks to me that laser turrets would just be a lot easier because they take out the spitters and the biters. So I'm not sure how that would work. So these guys, I'm going to have to upgrade to blue inserters. And probably both sides. The steel has blue inserters. And at some point I monkey with the path of the steel output here. Now I don't think I've built a single red anything. So, and realistically that weird lopsided thing means realistically that only half of the, what do you call it? Only half of them are able to output. If you notice, the northeast smelters aren't able to output as readily. So here I'm just getting rid of, I don't need this many electronic furnaces, obviously. And I'm starting to look at, oh, and that base popped up out of nowhere. That was a quick growth base. That wasn't there before. Unless radar just detected it. Which is weird, but... Okay, so I'm going to build a single lane concrete, because... There you go. Because where the water is... Oof, that noise. Because where the water is, it's actually kind of hard to, you know, make a path. So all we're going to do is build... we're going to go up and kill that base. It's not a big base. It's actually a rather small base. And again, I don't have a lot of turrets. So we've got those. And look at all the worms, though. That is a lot of base defense. So I'm really convinced that pollution has a lot of something to do with what's developed at a biter base. I mean, it's not going to be an issue. We're going to kill the heck out of it, but it's not. Oh, that was that was me testing the personal lasers. They're so terrible. So I've decided I'm going to go out and just bust some bases because it's it looks like it's about time to go out and show the aliens that you know, they should respect my my culture. And there's a whole lot of alien bases out here, actually. We're going to find a copper deposit up to the north that is just littered with aliens. Now, there's a nice big iron supply. No, I never bothered to build an arrowhead-shaped turret blueprint, but... So this is going to have to do. I just have to kind of put it on one side and... you know, do weird stuff. So this is a really tiny base here. Oh my gosh. Itty bitty. Itty bitty. Still gonna turret creep and kill it though. But... ooh, the lovely green night vision. You know, there needs to be a tech that increases robot... what would you call it? Robot battery efficiency. I don't know if there is. I haven't seen anything that resembles it. It might be a sub-research, or it might be a sub-result of certain researches. I haven't seen it. I couldn't tell you if there is. But I certainly think there needs to be more battery efficiency for aliens. Aliens. For robots. Just because every time, it seems like every time the robots pick up, they charge. But then again, it also might be a function of the robots themselves are, they put themselves back in their toy box fully charged. That might be the case as well. So that may be just robot behavior, and I'm only noticing a portion / subset of it. Okay, so here's this copper patch is enormous, and this I'm pretty sure is due to the insane resources mod I'm using from JG Games. Then again, it may be a naturally occurring giant resource, but I don't know. So I had to kill that tree because the tree's name was Earl, and Earl gotta die. Why am I? Oh my god, Dixie chicks. Ugh. Anyways. Okay, and there's a lot of bases up here. It's just specifically as we head north, we're gonna find some really enormous frickin' bases. Just gross how big they are. And realistically, I like fighting the bigger bases. It's challenge, it's interesting, and it actually has a teeny tiny bit of danger. Not a lot, but a little bit. You'll see there's bases over there, and part of me would like to build a base big enough to utilize the copper output here. As it stands, I have no reason to do that at all. Then again, it'd be pretty easy to build something like this if I was playing without biters. If I had no enemies to fight, then it'd be easy to build a big giant base. Because part of the reasons a small base is good is because it's easier to defend. Gotta pick up the cotton candy, kids. Don't leave your trash lying around unless it's a victory pole. So this base over here is immense, and I mean it is huge. I'm gonna be fighting this base and be like, it just keeps going. It's a great source of cotton candy, though. But I mean, look at the size. And it's two big bases. Technically, it's probably two big bases as opposed to one giant one. So it's I'm going to use a lot of repair packs in this push, because that's what you do. Look at that! It's a river of aliens. And again, it's too bad regular biters don't drop little things. Don't drop little science pieces. That would be neat. Even sort of a Bob's mod without using Bob's mod. Size just immense. Holy moly. As you can see, my repair packs, I had over 50 and now I'm down to 39 here. So this is a furious base. And right now the lasers are shooting so much it sounds like rain. To me anyways, sped up. And again, just turret creep, and all will be good. If you notice, there's another big giant base down there. To the, yeah, there's a whole bunch of bases in this area. This is just good stuff. And I mean, it also shows that you don't need pollution to get stuff like this, which I think's pretty good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you for joining me for the latest episode of Factorio Forex, your 15-minute Factorio fix. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Have a good night, and bye-bye.